don't be the third person in the friendship. If two people are already having their friendship, don't join. I should have listened to her. That one person will be close to the two of you, or two people will be close and one person will be left out. That's a true friendship for you. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love more of my content. I'm Sis on Space. Let's talk about being picky with friends. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people don't take friendship lightly. They don't treat friendship like the way they treat their relationship or potential relationship. To me, friendship is very, very important, just like any other relationship. I feel it's even more important than the other relationships that we keep, apart from like family. I feel like friends comes right after that. Because the kind of people you choose as your friends are the people you spend a lot of time with. They are the people who, you tend to tell your stuff to. You go to for advice. You seek, a lot of things, and sometimes even look up to them, because we don't want to make friends with people who we can't learn anything from, right? So your friends should be very important, okay? And friendship breakup is painful, just like any other relationship. For me, I've had friendship heartbreak. I have friends who I had to let go. It hurt. I cried and all of that. So that's how I know it's very important. And I take my friendship very seriously. I'm a type of person that I take my friendship very seriously. Due to that, I'm very, very picky. I'm very picky with friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I can say I don't have a lot of friends. And if I choose someone as my friend and I come out with them, like I pop out like, hey, this is my friend. Trust me, I have known them in private for a long time before I'll ever show up in public with that person. We should spend time. We should get to know each other. We should talk. I should get to know you. Because what you don't want to do is spend time with someone whose energy isn't good, or just show off someone immediately and then later find out who they are, and then it goes down the drain. Why am I stammering? And then it goes down the drain. I've had a situation like that. I was friends with a girl. I didn't get time to know her, and she ended up being a snake. Okay, a cobra. And that was me not listening to my discernment. So let's go into my views on picking good friends, how to be picky with good friends. First of all, for me, I take loyalty very, very serious in friendship. I can't have a friend who is not loyal. If you're not loyal to me as a friend, then what are we doing? Like, hello, I can't have you. Is that an airplane? Can you guys hear the airplane? It's so loud. Okay, so I can't have you out here talking about my business to other people who are not my friends. So when I say loyalty in friendship is, if I am not close to someone, or or someone betrayed me and I'm not close to them anymore, I don't feel comfortable with someone I consider a close friend, being so close and booed up with them and going to their house, talking to them on phone, and just acting as if that person didn't do me wrong. I feel like to me that's a no. Then you're not my friend. Like, stay there. Because when I'm making friends, I look for that in friendship, because it's very important. You don't want to be out here with people who don't consider your feelings, who go behind you and stab you, and they're doing it right in your face. Some people will be like, oh, the fact that you're my friend doesn't mean I have to inherit your enemies. I'm not saying inherit their enemies. You can say hi, hello to them. I don't mind. If I'm not talking to them and you want to say hi, hello to them, that's okay. But if it goes beyond hi, hello, and it's like sitting down, meeting up to talk, what are you guys talking about? Like, I've told you this person is not my friend. They hurt me. They did something to me. And and you don't care. Maybe we even sat and talked about them and said nasty things about them, and then you go behind me and meet up with them. Okay, snake one-on-one. Like, that's what you are. Because I will never, and I have never been in a situation where my friend isn't friends with someone and then I go on and be their friend. And it's not like I knew that person before. I didn't know them before, But my friend told me, oh, I'm not free with this person, they did this to me. And then you're like, oh, I don't care. And then I go ahead and be friends with them. Unless I hate that friend. and I don't make friends with people I hate. So just think about that. Just think about that. If I was your sister and someone did me wrong, would you still go ahead and pull them closer to you? No. So if your friends can be loyal to you, you shouldn't pick them. Don't pick them. Drop them. If you've already picked a friend who goes behind your back being friends with people who treat you bad, who have hurt you, and they still go out and make friends with them, I'm not saying don't like hate them and cut them off. If you don't have the heart to cut them off, love them from a distance. Don't tell them anything. Okay, don't go into details about your life. Pull back that love that you have for them. I had to do that to some friends. I have friends that I used to love. Like, I'll visit them, I'll go to their house. No, I don't even go to their house anymore because they have people that are not close to me coming over to their house and talking to them. I don't know what you guys have going on. Okay, I feel like this is a conspiracy thing. I feel like, what have you guys talked about? Maybe about me, it's because me and you talk about them. So if you go out and make friends with them, then you might talk about me, because what do you guys have in common? They weren't close friends of yours, and now all of a sudden, now that I'm not friends with them, they are friends with you. You get what I'm saying? So I value loyalty in friendship. I value friends that if I'm not friends with someone anymore, they also like take the energy, but like, oops, okay, hey, I'm on your team. That's what I mean. That's family. That's sisterhood. That is what I cherish. But if you want to go ahead, like, I can't stop you. If you want to go ahead and be that person's friend, then keep me out of the loop, and I'll keep myself out of the loop. Like, everybody stay in their place. Stay in one place, okay? You can't come here and go back. That's what I'm trying to say. So loyalty. And second thing is, I value sisterhood. I don't know how to put it, but I would just say sisterhood is seeing yourselves as sisters from different parents, like cousins. I love to treat my friends like that. I love to introduce my friends to my family, and I love that I meet my friends' family and other friends too. I don't mind my friends having other friends. Of course, I want my friends to have other friends. I don't want to be their only friend. That's a huge burden. Like, have your friends, have your own stuff going on, and then but I want to feel a part of their world as well. I want them to be a part of my world. So if you have friends who don't invite you places, who don't invite you to meet their parents and their other friends, side eye. Because why are you friends with someone for a long time and you haven't met their family, friends? Like, has that ever happened to anyone before? Because that would be weird. I don't know how that would be. That would be very weird. If you have friends who don't want you to meet their family, I don't think they consider you as a close friend. I don't think you're their friend. Just don't pick them. Don't pick friends who don't consider you as, like, sisters from another mother or brothers from another mother. It's very important to have friends who invite you to things where you can also be able to meet people in their world. Okay, unless maybe their family is like in another country and they're in another country and then you can meet them, but at least you've talked to their mom one day on the phone, or maybe they've talked about you to their mom, I have this friend, blah 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 blah. But if you don't hear anything in their conversation, like, oh, I told my mom about you, or my mom says this, or oh, like, mom, this friend of mine is here, do you want to say hi? Like, if they don't try to do that, they are not really a friend. Like, don't push it. If they don't talk about your family with you, if they don't talk about their family with you, and they don't try to talk about you to their family, that's very, very weird. And the third type of friend I won't pick are friends who you can tell they're envious of you because they try to shade you and not, like, support you. I talk about this a lot because it's very real. I have my braces are making me talk weird. I kind of feel like my braces are making me talk weird. Okay. So friends who show envy through not supporting you and just throwing like insults at you, like they don't respect you, don't pick that friend. Like you're doing something, this friend wouldn't support you. That is not good. I feel like friendships are there to support ourselves because we can't do everything on our own. In friends group, you have the one who does hair, who cook, who does makeup, who does nails. Like, and all of that. That's so beautiful if you're all trying to support each other. But if you have friends who don't try to support you, and they don't show up for you, and they don't help you in any way, all they know is like just come to you and vent, and talk, and they don't even listen to you, and they're not trying to help you, I don't think you should be keeping such friends. I don't think you should be picking them in the first place. Don't pick friends who don't like you, who will insult you indirectly, who won't support you on social media, who won't support you in real life. Those are not your friends. Those are enemies disguised as friends. And I mean, why should you don't be in friendship where you have to question if they love you or not? Then just cut it off. It's the same as a relationship, being in a relationship with a romantic relationship. It's the same way. And the fourth one is friends who don't respect you. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like that personally in my friendship, that we insult each other as a form of jokes. That is crazy. You see some people who just throw insults at each other in the name of friendship, or they're just, that's how they play. Personally, I don't play those games. I don't do that. I don't do insults thing with my friends. Some friends will be like, oh, you're so stupid. They just, you're so stupid is when it's in a funny situation. Okay, you can say something like that one time, but they actually insult you and they laugh whilst they're laughing. It makes it look like it's a joke. And sometimes there are people there, and then they'll be voicing not insults and just putting, just acting so disrespectful in front of other people. That, to me, I would take it a bit personal, because where I'm from, we don't do that. I've never seen a situation where my cousins or my mom or my auntie's friends will come around and will be having a talk as girls, and then they insult each other as a form of joke. It doesn't happen in my world where I come from, and it certainly doesn't happen with my friends. We all talk to each other. If something is if they annoy me, or even if I'm so happy, insult wouldn't be the first thing that comes in my head. So why you throwing insult whilst we are laughing? Or in a joke you just insult me. Some people take it personally. I won't pick that person as a friend. I don't know where you're going to insult me jokingly, and that will open doors for other people to jokingly insult me, and I'm the butt of a joke. No, I don't want to feel like everyone is laughing at me because you made a sarcastic joke. That was an insult. It wasn't sarcastic to me, and I'll be so angry, and I'm not picking that person as a friend. Thank you. And another friend I am not picking, I think I'm on the fifth one. I'm on the fifth one. Am I on the fifth one? Okay, I think I'm on the fifth one. The fifth type of friend I'm not picking is a friend who bring their other friends tea or gossip, which they know they shouldn't be telling me to me. Don't trauma dump on me. First of all, that's a trauma dump. They told you and you can't hold it, so you're dumping it on me. And second of all, can I trust you with mine also? That's a question. Question mark. Can I tell you my stuff, making sure it's not going to go out there? No. When a friend tells you about stuff that the other friends did, oh, do you know this friend of mine had an abortion? And do you know this friend of mine did this? And you know this friend of mine is about to do this? Do you know this? No. I get it, unless it's a good news, oh, my friend is about to have a baby, or my friend just won the lottery, or my friend bought a house or a car. That's great. Oh, that friend of yours is she inspires me too. I love that for her. But if it's something which is very personal, and I don't want to look at your other friends some way, and I also don't want them to look at me some way, I'm walking around and your other friends who are not my friend know my personal things that I'm not proud of myself, but I did it because it was a mistake in my life, okay? And they judge me when they see me. I feel like that's so uncomfortable. I don't know if you'll be okay with finding out that something you kept very deep, maybe a secret, is known to other group of people that you're not friends with. I won't pick that up. If I find out you talk about my stuff, maybe I tell you my relationship issue, maybe I tell you my family issues, or maybe I'm going through a difficult time in my life, maybe I'm down, I don't have money, blah blah, and I come to you and you help me, and then you go and tell your friends that, oh, da da da, I'm even the one who does this for her, and then you go and if I find out, because we can all go through stuff in life. I could have family issues, I could have boyfriend issues, I could have so many issues going on in my life. I didn't ask you to broadcast it. I wanted someone to vent to and talk to about it. That doesn't mean go and sell me for a cheap, like, for a cheap meal. Like, that was so cheap. I could have said it on YouTube and have better people give me advice, like, And the funny thing is, I don't know what you guys, like, the judgment you guys made when I wasn't there. Like, at least let me be there to explain it to them very well. I won't pick such a friend. I feel like that's too much. That's just loyal. That's very disloyal of you to do that. And you might, if you bring your other friends' gossips like that to me, I won't trust you. I'm so sorry. If you're my friend and watching this, I wouldn't be able to trust you. I'm so sorry about that. And then the C type of friend, which is, I think, should be the last one, is a clingy friend. Oh, friends who are clingy to you are very emotionally immature. They're emotionally immature. Friends who get angry when you don't pick up their call. They angry when you don't come to the house. They get angry when you have other friends. They get angry if maybe they feel like you're loving other friends more than them. Like, what's this? Why can't I have my own life? That type of friends are emotionally immature, and probably they're obsessed with you, and it's not healthy. Like, no, I'm obsessed with my friends. Like, I love them. They're all gorgeous. I think all my friends are drop dead gorgeous than any other friends I've ever known. But if you have to be jealous that I have other friends, if you have to be jealous that I have to spend time away from you and I couldn't pick up your call, are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Because I know I'm not gay. Okay? So why are you jealous that I'm having a life? We are adults. We should be able to not always be there for each other every time you call me. Maybe I might miss your call for 30 minutes, 1 hour because I'm in the gym, I'm taking a shower, maybe I'm on the phone with someone else, maybe I'm sleeping. I could be doing so many things. Maybe I want my space. Like, can you give me space? That type of friendship. I want friendship where we are healthy. We can, like, just be normal, like, without you feeling like it's personal. I want to be able to not come to your house for like 3 days, 1 week, and you not take it personal. You come and knock my door like, hey, why haven't you been in my house? What's up? And you also come to my house and not take it personal, like, oh, why haven't you called me? Why haven't you? No, I don't want that. Like, let's just be normal. That type of friends tend to be jealous friends. They tend to be very emotional and they tend to envy you, and they just throw tantrums. And those type of friends, to what I've noticed is, when you don't give them the attention that they're asking from you, or the attention they're trying to, like, seek from you, they will just act like little girls. Like, it's just funny how they'll start acting. They will try to take revenge on you by doing the same thing to you, and it's like, grow up. I've had a friend like that. It's just, she lived close by. She lived very close by in this town that I live in a lot. But I'm just saying, don't make friends like that. Don't make friends. And also, the type of friends I won't pick, this I'm adding the S, the type of friends, which is the last one, the bonus one. The type of friends I won't pick are friends, like, how do I say, being in a trio friendship. I wouldn't pick. My mom warned me about that. My mom warned me about being in three girls as friends, like, as a group. It's not healthy. 9 times out of 10, maybe 1% of them are healthy, but 9 times out of 10, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. When I was growing up, my mom told me, don't be the third person in the friendship. If 2 people are already having their friendship, don't join. I should have listened to her. I've been in that situation, not healthy. I don't recommend, but if it works for you, great, go for it. It didn't work for me, and when I was younger, I've been it wasn't 3, we were 4 girls, and I think that was better, because two two people were closer than, than all the four of us. Like, I was close to everybody, but there was one girl that was closest to, and that girl also was close to everybody, but she was closest to me, and then the other two also very close to each other. But then at the end of the day, we're all close. We all go to one person's house, blah, blah, blah. But when it's three people, I've realized three people don't work. I've realized three friends don't work. When I was in a trio friendship, it was very toxic. One person gets up, two people talk about them, the other person leaves and the other person comes back, and then they talk about them. If the other person also leaves and that one comes back, they'll talk about the other person. That's how a trio relationship is. And then two people will be closer and one person will be like sometimes always isolated. It's always like either one person will be close to the two of you, or two people will be close and one person will be left out. That's a trio friendship for you. It's weird. It's weird. And when a friendship breakup happens, most of the time two people stick together and one person is left out. They all don't split up. Mostly the people who have known each other the longest will stick together. So if you're the new one entering into that relationship, that's your friendship, you might get left out at some point. It happened to me. With my friend, and later one friend joined us, and we loved her. Like, we had no shade, but the love wasn't reciprocal. Like, the other girl, the new girl who came in, wasn't reciprocating the same love and support we show her. So as usual, we are girls, we already close to each other before she came in. So like my friend and I talked about, it's like, yeah, like we support this girl like everywhere, like we love her, we always there for her. Like, there was a point where she needed help and I helped her, and she wouldn't do that. Like, she turned her back, as if I haven't, like, I've wronged her before. And me and my friend were closer. She also tried to, and she was trying to isolate me rather from the group. When she came to meet us already being friends and be more closer to my friend, and it was messed up. Later, she ended up, I heard she said she was talking about me, blah blah blah, and then I didn't really confront her. Like, she brought a beef to me, like she was angry and she tried to attack me, and I was like, I know you talk about me, blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, so the other girl told you I talk about you? And it's like, oh, so you do. And it became like, it was an issue for her. For me, I knew she talked about me by the way she moved, so I wasn't surprised. And she confessed she didn't like me, and I was like, bet, I know you don't. I already been known you don't like me, so I don't recommend. No, she's no more our friend. And I mean, the friendship isn't like, we talk hi hello, but we are not like friends. But my other friend, we are still cool. So like I was saying, I wouldn't recommend a trio friendship. So these are the ways that I pick my friends. I don't know, I think I might have left some, but these are the main things I look in friendship. These 7 things that I look in friendship. Okay, if there are two people already having their friendship, I don't try to join. Maybe I'll make friends with one person and then just that's it. I wouldn't try to be a group with them. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't try to be in a group with them, but whoever I like most, I'll just be friends with that one person and let the rest be like, oh, you are a mutual friend. Like, the other one be like, you're a mutual friend, and that's it. I just keep my distance. So let me know your thoughts on being picky with friends and the type of friends you have picked or you will pick and it worked for you. This is what worked for me. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if I remember anything else, I might do a part 2. If not, thank you for watching this amazing video, my dear subscriber. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.